Hey folks, down here at the Waste Expo with Veronica Shannon from Retub.
Hi there. Hi.
And you may think the waste stream is all about huge vehicles and big trucks like the one behind us, but you can get ahead of the waste stream and not produce it. How, Veronica? Tell us more.
Wow, great question. You can do that with a Retub. And this is what a Retub is. This is how they look. And basically, Retubs are reusable takeaway food containers. They're designed to replace the sort of single-use food packaging that you typically use when you get your soup or salad or sushi, noodles, whatever, at lunchtime, dinner time. But we've designed them so that they've got quite a number of features. First, food doesn't actually touch plastic.
Okay.
We use a silicone lid, so it's nice and bendy, and we even cover the vent in silicone as well. So the vent fully detaches and can be used as a food scoop. So that's a bonus, but also food goes into the base and the base actually has glass inside it. Mm-hmm. Feels like one base, but there's actually an outer part, and the outer part provides thermal protection for your fingers. So when your food is hot, you no longer burn your fingers trying to take away your hot soup from the restaurant.
Okay.
Now, you can protect your fingers. Also, ice cream stays cold for longer as well.
Hey, no.
Yep. So thermal protection
And ventilation around the sides? So I can heat it in the microwave?
Yeah. So we've designed the base. We actually specify for people to remove the vent and the base when they microwave. That said, we've made it out of a nice hard plastic, so it's not going to... and it's quite an unusual plastic, highly heat resistant, so that if you do pop it in, we recommend that you don't. But if you do pop it in, you're not going to warp the plastic. Yeah. But the inside actually pops out nice and easily like that. The reason for that is it can go in the dishwasher easily, so it's easy cleaning. But even more excitingly, it works with our reswap program, which is a container exchange program, where we set up cafes and food vendors with the inner parts to the Retub.
Yep.
Basically, if you come in with a Retub, let's say you had yogurt for breakfast and you didn't get a chance to wash it, and now you want soup for lunch.
Yep.
You can. You're you, and I'll be the food vendor. So, oh, Philip, this is filthy. Never mind.
You can swap it.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll swap you. I'll take your dirty inside.
Yeah.
And I will swap you with a clean one, so that I know as a food vendor that my food has gone into something clean.
Great concept, but it sounds like you're just trying to sell more Retubs. What's been the commercial uptake of this?
We've had great uptake. It's actually the reswap component. The reswap component only started very recently, and we're getting sign-ons regularly, and it's actually a customer-driven thing. So it's actually the Retub customers that have been going to their local cafes and saying, "Look, we'd love, do you offer this?" And then they end up calling us and saying, "Oh, what is this all about? We've just heard this," and so it's working.
So we'll stick a list of all the cafes that are currently retubbing on the bottom of this video. And if you want to get your local cafe retubbing, walk in and talk to them about it. I think that's probably the most proficient way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look like a very trusting person. I trust you're making a product that isn't going to kill me. Tell me about the commercialization journey.
It's been long and it's been difficult, I'll be honest. We designed this 2.5 years ago. We started the design process, I should say, 2.5 years ago. I designed the product that I wanted. And perhaps I just take a quick step back and just let you know my background. I worked in a really busy office job. It was pretty standard for me to have my breakfast, lunch and dinner often in front of my computer as I worked. So I would often, I always had my reusable cup, I always had a reusable water bottle. But despite my best efforts, I was filling up my personal bin at the end of each day, and it was always with food packaging. I basically set out 2.5 years ago to design the product that I wanted to have myself. And so that process took months, and we had to then get industrial designers to approve all the design that I made. I'm not an industrial designer.
Yeah.
And then go out and find ourselves manufacturers that would deal with smaller companies, and they generally only like the big guys. So even just putting ourselves out there and getting people to actually take us on board was it hasn't been easy, but we're here, and we are really proud of what we're doing, and we've actually already made a difference. Even though we're fairly new on the market, we're really making a difference. People are buying this. And earlier you were asking me about what people use, if they, how much waste can this actually save? And I guess that's what we're proudest about. We've estimated that just one office worker getting one meal a day, so just the typical office worker that goes downstairs and gets their lunch to take away, if they use that just on work days over a work year, they're going to throw out around 6 to 10 kilograms of waste. Just that one person, and that's not even including their weekend usage. So,
and then factoring externalized costs, such as all the production and transport of that packaging material to exist for the 3.5 minutes it takes you to walk from the food court to your desk, consume it and throw it in the bin.
Yeah.
The life of a plastic spoon is a terrible tragedy that I wouldn't wish on anybody.
Absolutely. So we're making a real impact, and we're doing it in a really easy way. This is easy for people to implement in their lives, their normal lives. It doesn't require terribly much of a change to lifestyle. So it's easy, it's convenient, it's hygienic. And
setting up a manufacturing business isn't cheap. What's the line for you here?
I've left quite a lucrative career to do this, and the difference for me is I wake up every day excited about what I'm doing, which is a really nice change to be really passionate about this. But that financially it has been it is a big investment.
Yeah. And how can people best support you? What would you like to say to people out there if you were going to ask for their support?
Look, if you're thinking about getting one, get one. And go and talk to your friends, show your family, and go to your cafes. Go to your favourite cafes and ask for them to offer you the reswap option. It will make your life easier, and it will actually make their lives easier as well. They're generally looking for a sustainable option. So just get on board. Yeah.
Get involved. And if there's one thing you wanted people in the world to know about Retub, what would you tell them?
That's a good question. We're here to make it we are a better alternative to single use on many levels. Not only are we reusable, so reducing waste, but the eating experience, eating out of glass, feels beautiful. So do yourself a favour. It is actually a better way to take away. It's going to be our new catch line.
And if there's one thing you wanted people to know about the state of waste in the world, what would you tell them?
Look, the stats are scary, and sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming. But the thing is, if we all actually start changing our ways, we really can make a massive difference. And technology is amazing. We're here at the Waste Expo. There are people doing incredible things on all different levels. Don't give up, and just power ahead and actually do things. Do the things that are within your power, and go and talk to other people. And that's it. Just do what you can, and do it as often as you can, and don't be too hard on yourselves either, because that's when you can feel defeated. So just keep going.
Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your product.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.